And we welcome you to Ray Kinsland Stadium on the campus of Cherokee High School in Cherokee, North Carolina tonight for the second round of the NCHSAA 5A West playoffs featuring the Franklin Panthers and the Forest Hills Yellow Jackets. I'm George Young alongside Byron McClure, and Mike Wood will be joining us as we inch towards kickoff, which will be a little earlier tonight at 7 o'clock. Glad that you are with us for our first ever playoff broadcast of football on the Franklin Panthers Sports Network on YouTube and Facebook. Glad that you are with us wherever you may be watching tonight. Philip Angel, our executive producer, along with our fantastic FPSN crew, including Spencer, Joshua, and Christian tonight, are going to bring you this second round playoff ball game. Forest Hills comes in after a win in the opening round. The Panthers got the opening round bye. They come in at 8-2. The Forest Hills Yellow Jackets are at 9-2 after defeating the Smoky Mountain Mustangs at home in Marshville, North Carolina, 40-28 in a really hotly contested ball game. Byron, it was very close, tied for a good portion of the ball game. A couple of turnovers, a block punt for Smoky Mountain extended the lead. In fact, there was a pick six to end the ball game to make the score 40-28. A very competitive game last week. These two teams do battle with very similar records tonight.
Yeah, it was, there was a moment there, all of us watching or listening in or just keeping track of the score, George thought, my goodness, are we going to be playing Smoky Mountain in the second round? Smoky put up a tough test, and what it meant for us was, and the real advantage for us is in a week right after where we're playing Forest Hills, we get to watch video of them playing a mountain football team. What a big advantage for us to see what kind of schemes, how they're going to line up, really how they fare against a mountain football team. Most of us know the football differs a little bit throughout the state, and certainly in the Charlotte area, the game is somewhat different than it is up here. So what an advantage for us to be able to watch them play. And Smoky Mountain, George, they employed, really a game plan not much different than what we will tonight, I imagine, where they ran the football, controlled the clock, kept drives going, and the young man who his name escapes me at the moment from Smoky Mountain is a good running back. We talked about it the night that we played. Hard to tackle, and Forest Hill struggled with that tonight, and we've got a pretty good one too, and I imagine he's going to tote it some as well.
Absolutely. You're talking about Garrett Young, finished the year in great fashion against the West Henderson Falcons, over 200 yards on the ground, and even had a interception in that ball game, and I'm sure we'll call his name a lot tonight. You see the Panther Marching Regiment on the field. They are going to welcome the Panthers onto the field. That will be the right side where they have the scoreboard and the big field house here at Ray Kinsland Stadium. And Mike Wood will join us for the toss of the coin very shortly, as the captains will come out here as we inch towards kickoff. The winner of this one tonight will take on the winner of Hickory and Montgomery Central. They'll be taking to the field here in just a few moments in Hickory, North Carolina. Hickory is the top seed, or the higher seed. They're the 3 seed in that matchup. Montgomery Central, the 19 seed, as they got an upset last week to advance. So the winner of this one will either host or they will head on the road to Hickory next Friday night. And I was told by Dan Gibson that if Franklin was able to win tonight and Montgomery Central was able to upset Hickory, that Franklin would host at Western next week. They had already talked about that, so knock on wood, maybe the stars will align for a game next week that the Panthers could host. All right, we're going to take a break here as we have got about, 8 minutes, 38 seconds until we will kick this one off. We're going to take a break here from Cherokee Central High School and come back, get you set for kickoff right after this.
Need underbrush cleared? Have a stump that needs grinding? A tree that's become a hazard on your property? Call Carson Tree Service for a free estimate today. Whether it's landscaping or view cuts, he can help. Fully licensed and insured. Call Cheyenne Carson at 828-526-6213.
Thank you to all that voted in the municipal elections. Every eligible voter should exercise their right to vote because every vote cast does make a difference. I look forward to hearing from you about your concerns and thoughts about the town we all love and call home. Franklin is truly a very unique town, with so much potential for viable growth and increased tourism. Upon being sworn in on December 1st, I look forward to serving on the town council with my fellow council members, mayor, and other town officials, and being a part of many great things to come. Franklin has so much to offer, and I look forward to being a part of it.
My name is Audrey Presley. I'm a junior here at Franklin High School, and I have been selected for the October 2025 Athlete of the Month. I first started playing volleyball whenever I was in 5th grade, and now I've been doing it for 6 years. Before that, I did competitive gymnastics for 5 years, and at the end of my gymnastics career, I decided that I wanted to try something new, and that's whenever volleyball came along. During the off-season, I mainly worked on my speed, strength, and ability at a place called Get Right, Stay Right, and I trained with Dalton Reitmeyer. Some goals that I have for the rest of the season is to win state because I believe that we have a very special group of girls here, and I believe that if we all work to our full potential, that we will get very far in state.
The Athlete of the Month has been presented by First Citizens Bank, helping families and businesses make more of their finances for over 125 years. First Citizens Bank, forever first, member FDIC. And by Corbin Dental, a locally owned dental practice providing comprehensive and advanced dental care in Franklin. They take pride in providing world-class care right here at home.
We welcome you back inside of Ray Kinsland Stadium on the campus of Cherokee Central Schools. George Young, Byron McClure, and a fantastic FPSN crew. We have everything set up tonight. We are actually looking through a couple of panes of glass in the press box because they have this fantastic facility, but the windows do not open. Hopefully we'll not be able to tell that on our broadcast. Luckily, it is dark. It's not like in the early part of the season where you've got the sun out. That would be interesting. You would see us reflecting in the windows, but we got everything set up, and it's working so far, Byron.
Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to see us.
We talked about maybe we could play a joke on folks, have like a ghost of us on the field.
I think the last time you and I did a game here, an exciting one.
It was.
2015, 10 years ago, a guy by the name of Kelton Lowry that night showed out for the Franklin Panthers.
Yeah, he sure did. In fact, a fella that's on our crew tonight, Joshua Chastain, running one of our cameras, we talked about that heading over, and he remembered that Kelton Lowry had a fantastic night, and it was against Pisgah. Yeah, it was one of those nights where it was supposed to rain a lot, and the field had already received a lot of rain at the Panther Pit, and so they decided, because it was such a huge game in conference, that they would move it here. Obviously, turf, you see, it's nice and green. And they had that one in 2015. We were actually, I think, on the second level. We were at the very top tonight, and that was an interesting night because the windows don't open. So the only way that you can actually hear what's going on is via a wireless mic, and we do have one of those. Hopefully, the batteries don't die, and we do have some down there next to Christian to replace it because it'd be very interesting if we didn't have that.
This is the only press box I've ever been in where I ride an elevator to it in high school football.
And the elevator has a code. Yeah. That you have to enter before it'll actually let you go up or down. All right. Is Mike down? I think Mike is down on the field with the toss of the coin. So they are going to see who's going to receive the football first. Panthers, as you see, come out dressed in their black tops and red bottoms. They're fixing to come onto the field. They have a Jumbotron here. You see it in the top left corner of your screen there. They don't have live video. They do have a giant clock and a giant score, which is great for broadcasters. Of course, we'll have our on-screen scoreboard throughout the night. Forest Hills out of Marshville, North Carolina. We'll have some trivia about Marshville for everybody.
The Yellow Jackets will
as we
opening kickoff.
Move along tonight, and we'll also have some more trivia. And I do have some trivia prizes tonight. I've got some Western tickets for tomorrow's game against East Tennessee State that we'll give away throughout. We got some really, really good trivia questions. And, Byron, this is not the first time that these two teams have met each other.
No, it's not. It's been a minute. It's been 43 years by my calculation. 1983, Forest Hills traveled to the Panther Pit for the Western Division II Championship Series, and it was a second-round game, just like tonight's game is second round. Forest Hills came and held a big lead against the Panthers. Going in the fourth quarter, the Panthers down 21-6. Ended up winning that game that night, did the Panthers 28-27. I hope a lot of the guys from that team are listening in tonight. This might not be the last time you hear about this, but Rocky Patillo, Mike Cummings, Todd Gibbs, Shane Tippett, Eric Ensley, Mark Swank, Rob Clark was on that team. I hope somebody out there is listening tonight. Might have a trivia question about that game before the end of the night.
Both teams have made it out onto the field, and so we're going to put 12 minutes up on the scoreboard, and we're going to get this one underway in the second round of the North Carolina High School Athletic Association's 5A playoffs. Mike, you with us? Thought I heard Mike for a second. We'll check in with...
Turn me on.
There you are. I heard you briefly. We'll try to catch up with you as we move along tonight. So it's going to be the Panthers that will kick things away to the Forest Hills Yellow Jackets, the number 11 seed. Panthers number 6 seed in the 5A West. 8-2 of the Panthers, 9-2 of the Forest Hills Yellow Jackets. It's Olvera that will kick it away for the Panthers. Back deep to receive is Polk for the Yellow Jackets. It's going to be a short kick. And Fincher going to be able to grab about 10 yards on the kick return up to the 41, and that's where the Panthers, or check that, the Yellow Jackets will start this ball game 1st and 10.
George, not a surprising play there out of the gate. Panthers with a little pooch kick. They're going to try to keep it away from number 1, Kylan Polk, tonight as much as possible. He can definitely take it to the house. Very speedy player for the Forest Hills team, and he's right now in the backfield.
So on first down, he's going to get it. Going to turn the corner. Kylan Polk, flag comes out as he turns far side and gains about 10 yards, but it looks like this one may be coming back.
A couple things we can tell you about this Forest Hills team as we start this game, and you see the hold there. Paxton Sutton, the victim of that hold there on the edge. But things about this team that I noticed, George, lots of penalties for this Forest Hills team. They have playmakers that can take it to the house like Kylan Polk. And I can tell you, if you're wondering what kind of team they are, pretty decent balance of pass and run, to be honest with you, on the season. 1,395 yards in pass completions, 1,596 yards on the ground. So pretty evenly balanced is this Forest Hills offense.
It will be a penalty. It'll be first down and 10. Right up the middle for a couple goes Polk. Kylan Polk Jr.
It's going to bring up second down and 11.
Second and 11 coming up.
And you see here, good blocking up front, gives Polk just enough room. You guys at home can tell just how quick this kid is. And if that Smoky Mountain game, pretty sure he returned a 95-yard kickoff there. That was a huge play, a dagger in the heart to the Mustangs down the stretch.
Bunch formation, 4 receivers up top on third down. Firing it towards the 50-yard line. It's going to be caught. And out of bounds goes Demarion Hugh, and they're going to be about 2 yards shy with the Forest Hills Yellow Jackets of a first down.
Demarion, maybe Huff there, the senior, 5'11", 165. He is the biggest target that you'll see, averaging about 40 receiving yards per game for the Yellow Jackets. We're
having a little bit of issue with Mike's microphone. He's We do have it up. I think we got a flag before the snap here. They break the huddle too many? I think so.
Flag on the play.
Yep. Substitution
on the
going
offense.
against the Forest Hills Yellow Jackets for early on a couple of penalties
3rd down and 7.
on Forest Hills. It'll be 3rd down and 7 upcoming after the 5-yard penalty for the illegal substitution.
And this is what showed up on film for them. They like I mentioned, they do get some yellow flags here throughout the game. Don't have numbers on their average penalized yards, but I believe it's quite a bit.
They're going to spread the field. 5 wide on 3rd down and long. 3rd and 7. Noah Furr, the quarterback, grabs that shotgun snap. Drops deep. Fires. And it is tipped around incomplete. And it's going to bring up 4th down, and here comes the punting unit.
From Furr, incomplete.
Just a slant route here right across the middle.
Brings up 4th down
And tries to
7.
get underneath that zone coverage. Aiden Pitts back there and Lance Parker. But the throw was just a little hot for the intended receiver, number 14, Russell Fincher. And Forest Hills will be punting.
On to punt it away. I believe that is Taylor. And I got another flag.
Play.
And it's going to be a procedure penalty against Forest Hills.
You know, you got to believe, George, that
5-yard penalty.
with the number of penalties that Forest Hills get, the longer they have the ball, the better off we are. And even in this first series, you see this is what, the 3rd? Is that the 3rd penalty?
Yeah.
Pretty amazing.
I believe that's the 4th penalty.
4th penalty, that's right.
It's back deep to receive for the Panthers. Gabe Harrison as the punt is away. And not going to be a very good one. It's going to be angled far side. And where are they going to mark it?
Taylor on the punt.
Mark it a little bit out of our camera view there, about the 34-yard line. So the Panthers will have great field position.
I think a big concern for the Forest Hills coaching staff coming into the game was this rushing attack of the Franklin Panthers. 2,297 yards on the ground for the Panthers coming into tonight's contest. And, of course, the sophomore Garrett Young, number 36, with over 1,500 of those himself. And not easy to tackle. So I'm sure the Panthers are going to get to work pounding ground starting right now.
Terrell takes out hands to Garrett Young. Garrett bowls over to defender.
Garrett Young on the carry.
And he's going to get up to about the 40-yard line. Garrett Young able to gain 6 on first down.
By number 15.
Just takes it off the left side here.
Blakeney on the
Nice
tackle.
blocking by
8 and 6,
Montañez.
2nd and 4.
And number 15 there for the Yellow Jackets, Landon Blakeney, able to, didn't want to take 36. He's seen enough video. He doesn't want to take 36 up high. He's going to go low, but still a 6-yard
2nd
gain.
and 4. Right up the middle it goes for about 2 yards. So they'll bring up
Sutton on the
a
carry.
3rd down and short.
Gain of
Attic
2.
Sutton, the ball carrier that
It's a 3rd
time.
down and 2.
So 3rd and 2 coming up, right up the middle. You see Sutton. As we tick under 10 minutes left here in the first half of action. First quarter. Glad you're with us. 7 o'clock start. I think some folks are, oh, well, they're already on. Yeah, a little earlier tonight. I
Test
believe.
1, 2.
There's
he
Mike.
is.
Hey,
They're fading in and out. 3rd down. Garrett Young cuts. First down and more. 45 across the 50 to the 48-yard line. That'll be enough for a Panther first down. That'll move the chains into Forest Hills territory.
That's the game plan the Panthers will employ. Again, off that left side, got some guys pulling. And those guys right there in the white jerseys, they're going to get tired of number 36 here in a matter of a quarter or so. It's amazing to watch how Garrett has progressed as a running back. Runs behind his pads. He's become an explosive runner and a very smart runner, but he's still all about power. No doubt about it.
First down for the Panthers. It's Paxton Sutton. Spins off one defender, but can spin off the second. Forest Hills Yellow Jacket as getting in there, I believe was
No gain on the play.
Number
Second
33
and
that I don't have on my roster here. So it's a couple of yards on first down. Actually, they're going to mark it right at the original line of scrimmage. So no gain. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Hoping Mike Wood's getting squared away down there.
I think his mic is not working very well. I remember that was an issue last time we were here about 10 years ago. We may have to change channels or do something else. Right up the middle for about 8 yards. Garrett Young to the 40, make it the 39-yard line.
Man, what a job up front. Mace Waldrop.
bring up 3rd down and 1.
And let's see, we got Weston Alberry playing the center guard spot there. Nice hole for number 36.
So 3rd and just a yard for the Panthers in Forest Hills territory. They're going to mark it just over the 40-yard line as Anderson Terrell settles under center on 3rd and short. Hands right up the middle. It's Garrett Young. First down to the, or check that. That is Attic Sutton to the 35-yard line. That'll be a first down for the Panthers.
What an effective play for the Panthers. All eyes on 36 at all points, and you got to keep tabs on number 30, the workhorse, Attic Sutton, usually out there to block and do all the little dirty things, maybe catch it out of the backfield. But that little quick hitter there to Attic is a key play for us in keeping folks honest.
Just joined us. Forest Hills had the first possession in this ball game and ended up going 3 and out. Panthers now driving on a bootleg. Terrell has a receiver. It is caught. Paxton Sutton, 30, 20. Paxton Sutton cuts it up at the 10. Sutton still going down to the 7-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for the Panthers.
What is this magic out here by Paxton Sutton? Man, no coverage. Great throw by Anderson Terrell. And watch this right here. Zip. I'm going to go back through there. Look, if I was a good Chris Berman, I would have called that a little bit better. Mark Sutton never had that play. That had to come from Elisa's side of the family.
1st and goal at the 7. It's Terrell under center. 3 backs behind him. It's going to be Garrett Young. Garrett going to try to kick it out, and he's going to be able to get a couple as he is horse-collared, taken down at about the 6-yard line. Was there a flag?
Don't think so.
I thought I saw the.
There's a yellow all over that field, and so sometimes it's.
Well, I thought I saw the back judge, or actually the white hat, whistling for the play to be dead, but I don't see a flag. Under 6 minutes and 40 seconds remaining here in the first quarter as the Panthers attack. 2nd down goal. Garrett Young.
Oh, goodness.
And he is going to be stonewalled at the 5. He's going to bring up.
Young. There's a flag on the play.
3rd down and goal. There is a flag this time.
See if we can spot it here. I'll tell you what I did see. 36 laid a lick right there. That young man.
Chop block, I think. That's what they're going to call. That's going to be a biggie. Yep. Block below the waist.
Oh, they call that on the defense.
Call on the defense. Okay. Usually it's on the offense.
Yep. They're I'll tell you what that comes down to for the folks at home. They're having a hard time accounting for the blocking, the heads-up blocking, and number 36. So what you do is you start trying to disrupt the blocking scheme. I hope I explained that well enough, and that's usually where that comes into play. And like I told you at the beginning of this show, they will get tired of number 36, and they'll get tired of our big guys up front leaning on them, pulling number 30 coming through and providing lead blocks.
2nd and goal now as it's Garrett Young that fumbles it, and it looks like Forest Hills has recovered. They have.
By the Yellow Jackets.
What happened here? We'll see the replay.
A tough one here. He just, that never got put in the breadbasket there. And Garrett had a one-track mind to hit that hole. That ball looked like it never got into his body.
Nope.
Great job there on instant replay. But, man, that's a bummer. Turn that ball over on the 5-yard line. What a gift for the Yellow Jackets.
So the Forest Hills Yellow Jackets will have it at the 5-yard line. And they'll set up in the gun, as we saw in their previous possession. Just going to take off. It's actually going to be a direct snap to Kylan Polk. And he's going to gain about 5 on first down, so it'll bring up 2nd and 5 for the Forest Hills Yellow Jackets. The Panthers, if you just joined us, their opening possession drove all the way down to the 3-yard line, and you just saw a fumble, a missed exchange, quarterback to running back. Garrett Young did not secure it. And now Forest Hills, their second offensive possession of this second-round playoff game. Glad that you're with us, George Young, Byron McClure. Mike Wood is with us, but his mic is not working right now. Some issues with the wireless. Over the middle, it's going to be complete at the 20, 25, 30. Still moving. Down to the 37-yard line. That'll be a big gain on second down. Evan Schuster from the quarterback, Noah Furr, over the middle. And that's going to advance Forest Hills closer to midfield.
Furr gets right past the defender and just a route right across the middle there. But Panther defense, you're gonna give up a play or two. Panther defense got to stand strong right here.
Noah Furr in the gun. 4 wide set. Got to fire it out in the flat. Has a receiver caught. 35 and hit immediately. And now able to gain a couple. That was Hugh. Attic Sutton able to get him out of bounds. It'll be just a yard gain for Demarion Hugh. It'll bring up 2nd and 9. Furr. Hands off, fumbled. Polk has it in the backfield, and he is going to be wrestled down for about a 4-yard loss. It's going to bring up 3rd and long now for Forest Hills. They're going to mark forward progress, I believe, stopped at the 36.
Seeing there that Polk drops it and it bounces right back to him. But it did slow the play up, which was the key part of why we got a little backfield tackle there.
We're approaching 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. Noah Furr awaiting that shotgun snap. Taylor goes in motion. Furr drops. Now, going to be flushed. Still looking downfield. Hit and dropped at about the original line of scrimmage. So 4th down and 10 upcoming for the Forest Hills Yellow Jackets. The Panther defense is going to hold.
Paxton Sutton and Davion Hall. Did you see the pocket starts to collapse? He takes off left. And Paxton comes up and fields and gives chance for big number 81 to run him down from the backside.
Once again, the punting unit is out for Forest Hills. Their second punt of the night. It's Harrison back deep to receive. Low snap. They get it out of there. It's going to be a low kick, hit at the 45, down to the 40, 30, keeps rolling as Harrison gets away from it, and it's going to be stopped at about the 22. So the Panthers will take over there.
That punt makes it to the 22-yard line where the Panther offense.
No score here in the first quarter. Second offensive possession now for the Panthers after driving all the way down to the 2-yard line and fumbling. On a missed exchange, they'll have it back. I'm George Young alongside Byron McClure. Fantastic FPSN crew. Got Spencer, Joshua, and Christian on our cameras tonight. Our camera locations are below the walled and windowed press box. And when I was talking to Josel Ueno, who I've known Josel for a while, he's the IT guy here at Cherokee. He helped set us up when I was at the radio station when they did Cherokee on one of the stations as the hand goes to Garrett Young check that's going to be Attic Sutton for about a 5-yard gain. That'll be 2nd and 5 upcoming. We talked about the press box. He said, George, have you been to our press box? I said, yes. I said, the windows don't open. He said, you're correct, and they're thick. I said, I don't know if your wireless cameras are going to work or not. So far, they're holding steady. They're a little blurry from time to time, but hopefully it'll stay that way throughout the night. 2nd and 5. Garrett Young fighting. Garrett
Young on the carry up to the 29-yard line.
is going to be stopped at about the 29.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and 4. Tackled by number
3rd and about
16.
4 upcoming for Franklin.
See the linebacker stepping up there. Great job. Didn't catch the number, but he helped blow that play up. Cameras are fine. We're down one sideline reporter.
Well, I heard him briefly there. We'll have to check his mic as we go along here at some point. 3rd down for the Panthers. On a bootleg. Pass complete. It's Attic Sutton. Shakes one defender. Flag comes out.
Oh, goodness.
Carroll's pass to
Oh,
Attic
goodness.
Sutton.
I don't like where that flag went. Let's take a look at this
42-yard line. Tackled by
on the
Baker.
replay.
Couple flags on the field.
Got somebody out there
At the
blocking. I
end of the run.
didn't catch the number. We'll see right here. But
To the
they're-
block in the back. Yeah, there it
yeah,
is.
getting Brock on a coming in at a bad angle there, and I think that's what the call's going to be.
If it's a spot foul, it could be a 1st down. Well, maybe not.
Holding on the offense, 10 yards.
Oh,
from
they're
the
going
spot
to
of the
whistle
foul.
a holding.
It'll remain 3rd down.
Will be 3rd down
3rd down and 5.
and 5 now for the Panthers. Marshville, North Carolina is close to Monroe. If you know where Monroe is, we've been to Monroe about 10 years
Yes,
ago.
we have.
That's in Union County on the other side of Charlotte, to the east of Charlotte. It's a bedroom community, the Union County area for Charlotte. It's very it's explosive growth in that area. We got more flags here. Some new high schools have come online in Union County in the past 10 or 15 years. What happened here? We have some movement.
Delay a game on the offense.
Delay a game.
5-yard penalty. 3rd down and 10.
Man.
Delay of game.
3rd and 5 is a whole lot different than 3rd and 10.
So
3rd and 11. 3rd and 11. George,
about
sorry.
a 3.5, 4 hour drive for the fans. That's why you don't see many over there. It's a long way from Marshville. On 3rd and long, setting up the middle screen. It's going to be complete. Brock Bradley gets close, but I think he's going to be a yard shy of the 1st down.
Yeah,
It's going to bring up 4th down.
pulled
and
this
2.
play off once again. Brock with the catch, trying to set up his blocks, and tries to cut back underneath the defender there.
He's going to be short. Great view there, right down the line. He's going to be a yard shy of the 1st down. So they'll bring on the punting unit, as it'll be Terrell that will punt things away the first time tonight.
Would you fake punt this early in the game?
Deep for the Jackets.
Uh-oh. Whoa. I had no faith, Byron.
Oh.
I had no faith.
Oh.
Let's see this here.
Wait.
Watch this. You saw something.
Oh, man.
You saw something.
Yeah, I might have knew something. Oh. There we go. I'll put a little bit of life into the game here.
So that may be the final play. Well, no, they got 19 seconds. They'll have to snap a play here before the clock goes to double zeros here the first quarter. Terrell's shotgun on 1st down after the fake punt. Hands Garrett Young. Garrett going to turn the corner. Garrett's up to about the 50. He's going to be close to the 1st down as the alarm sounds to signal the final play of this first quarter. And I believe it will be a 1st down for the Panthers. As you see Garrett Young diving towards the 50-yard line. And he got enough for a Panther 1st down. That's going to do it for the first quarter here at Ray Kinsland Stadium in the 2nd round of the state playoffs. We'll take a break. Stay with us.
Need underbrush cleared? Have a stump that needs grinding? A tree that's become a hazard on your property? Call Carson Tree Service for a free estimate today. Whether it's landscaping or view cuts, he can help. Fully licensed and insured. Call Cheyenne Carson at 828-526-6213.
Welcome back. Second quarter just about set to begin. Panthers on first down after Garrett Young picked up the first down. The final play of the first quarter. Pass complete to Attic Sutton is going to gain about 7, maybe 8 yards. They're going to mark it at the 44-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 3 for the Panthers. Looks like offense maybe wants to work a little quicker and get some tempo here.
Chris Baker on the tackle there for the Yellow Jackets.
Terrell under center as Harrison comes in motion. Flags fly. And probably a procedure call here.
Look like somebody on that left side.
Start on the offense.
False start.
Penalty. Replay 2nd down.
Back us up a little bit.
Going against the Panthers.
2nd down and
Let's
8.
see here. Oh, yeah, the whole line moved.
Yep.
That'd be.
Nobody heard the snap call in the huddle.
It's Garrett Young.
That looks like
that's Attic. That's
yeah.
Sutton. Attic Sutton. And he's getting a lot of totes tonight. Attic Sutton across the 40 to the 37, and that'll be enough for a Panther first down.
Counter here for Attic Sutton. Fake to the right, back left side, right there through the A-gap he goes. Big hole, and got through there quickly. We do have laundry on this one. And used from a spot that is, well, I don't know. It might be, yeah.
They're pointing. Oh,
face mask.
You can hear him. He
Yeah.
said face mask. So that'll be, is that a 5-yarder? Yeah, it's just a 5-yarder.
Just a 5-yarder. And although Attic's lost his helmet, since it was a face mask penalty, he will not be forced to leave the game for a play like you normally do.
That's going to push it down after the face mask penalty down to the 33-yard line.
1st and 10.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Driving once again in Forest Hills territory, the second opportunity for the Panthers as they drove down to the 3-yard line and then ended up fumbling it at the goal line, basically. A missed exchange between Terrell and Young. And it's Garrett Young on first down. He's going to cut it out. Garrett Young at the 30 takes on a defender. Still moving. 25 out of bounds at about the 24. There is a flag back at the line of scrimmage.
There's a flag in the backfield.
I guess maybe I shouldn't have pointed out the Forest Hill flag situation because we seem like we've trying our best to catch up with them here in the last few plays.
There have been a lot of penalties to be the 11th game played by Franklin, the 12th game played
Holding
for Forest Hill.
Yeah.
To be holding against the offense.
Replay 1st down.
So a 10-yarder, that's a biggie. That'll push it back to about the 41.
Got a lot of folks texting in tonight wanting to know what happened to Mike. Mike, have you found a spot, maybe a tinfoil hat that you can put on and get something transmitted to us? Can we microphone check? He's left the spot. In the commercial break, we had him.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, Terrell under center.
He's going to drop and look to pass, going deep. He's got a man. Caught! Harrison, touchdown!
Oh, man, what a great play. The play was set up right there by the Panther offense. You watch here, everything looked to be going right. Had a guard pulling right. It drug the defense to the right. And one man in single coverage back there, Harrison. What a great throw. What a great throw by Anderson Terrell. Right over the defender for Forest Hills into the hands of Gabe Harrison.
PAT about to be attempted. It's going to be Juan Olvera that will attempt the point after touchdown at the hold of Pitts. More whistles. The flag fest here.
There's a flag on the play.
I have no idea what that was.
The white hat you see on screen is hollering, "What do you want?" It was offsides on Forest Hills, just making sure that they want to decline that. And we'll see here. They jump. Yep, there it was.
Offsides on the defense. Penalty is declined.
One of the things that did stand out in film with them is they do feel like, whether it be defending the field goal or coming after a punt, they feel like they've got speed off the edge, so they will try to get to the kicker.
The kick is up, and the kick is good. So the Panthers now lead 7-0 with 10:14 left here in the second quarter as we head to break. Stay with us.
Need underbrush cleared? Have a stump that needs grinding? A tree that's become a hazard on your property? Call Carson Tree Service for a free estimate today. Whether it's landscaping or view cuts, he can help. Fully licensed and insured. Call Cheyenne Carson at 828-526-6213.
Welcome back. Panthers strike. The first time in the ball game, either team notches something on the scoreboard. 7-0. It'll be Olvera that will kick it away. And it's going to be angled to the far side and gathered into about the 20-yard line. Up to the 30, 35. Out of bounds there is Jory Taylor for Forest Hills, a senior. And the Yellow Jackets have decent field position. Their third offensive possession.
King on the tackle.
Be a good moment right here, George. You tell me what point of this second quarter you want the trivia question. Tell us what we're playing for tonight with trivia.
We have Western tickets. That is Western versus ETSU tomorrow, noon kickoff. We'll tell you more about it after this play. As her hands right up the middle, scoots free. Does Jansen Rivens. Man, he is going to get almost to the sticks. I think he got about 9 yards on first down as Rivens scooted through there.
Thought this play was dead early. You can see there from the angle. And there he comes out and gets all the way down. About a yard short. Western
plays ETSU tomorrow, noon at E.J. Whitmire Stadium. We have a couple of tickets, a couple of pairs of tickets actually that we'll give away. And the hand goes, check that. It does not go to the far side. It's going to be the quarterback, Noah Furr, that'll pick up the first down as he took it out of the belly of the running back and went off left side. Picks up the first down. Looks like Hall in there on the tackle.
Really good job you see there at the mesh point there. He had it in the gut of his running back, pulled it back out. Even Paxton Sutton had to backtrack a couple steps because he thought he was in pursuit of the football.
So first down for Forest Hills, just a yard shy of the midfield stripe. They're going to run a reverse. Flag comes out. Still moving. That's Nazir Dean. And Dean gets all the way down to about the 35, but I think this one is coming back.
Yeah, they're going to get 34. He sort of hog ties up there, Attic Sutton.
He did release, but yeah, I think that was enough to warrant a flag coming out.
Casey Price, he's a freshman. Good learning opportunity there for that young man. But, yeah, he did release, but not till after the football was past him. So that's the key there. Anytime, especially when
on the offense,
you're out on the perimeter and your hands for more than a millisecond are on the outside of the shoulder pads, you're going to get caught.
That's a big penalty. That'll push it back to the 40-yard line. It'll be 1st and 20 for the Forest Hills Yellow Jackets. It's going to be the flea flicker. Winningham is going to fire it. No. Flag comes out. Ball was tipped.
What is this flag for?
Tackled by Gary Young.
You see here, gives it to the man in motion, and it just comes
okay.
out. Lineman catches it.
Okay. That should be illegal touching. The lineman caught it. But was it tipped? If it was tipped, then the lineman
Don't think it was tipped.
I don't think it was either. I was looking. When he released it, I immediately looked downfield, so I didn't see the fact that it just kind of slipped out of his hands. We'll see the replay again. Watch this. We're going to slow it down. See what happens here.
No, just
oh, yeah,
tip.
it just in fact, it may have been a fumble.
Yeah. So that lineman, it was like dream come true. You do all that work on the offensive line, you finally get to catch a
Here's
pass.
the official. He's going to say illegal touching.
Illegal touching by the offense.
Yeah.
It's a 5-yard penalty, loss of down.
Thank God for this
Second
great
down,
replay,
24.
Philip. Thank you. We would have been doing a whole lot of guessing.
Yep. We're still on. On second down, a fumble. Yeah, he took a knee. Picked that one up. Bad exchange.
He was down when he picked the ball up.
Both teams, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, it's interesting. I was
It's,
just thinking the same thing, George.
Third
It's
down and 26.
pretty careless with the football, and it's not like there's any kind of moisture out there or anything like that. It's just it's a beautiful night. It was a beautiful day all day today in Western North Carolina. Both teams now with a couple of – matter of fact, I believe that's the third time that Forest Hills has put it on the carpet but has not turned it over. Panthers turned it over on the Yellow Jacket 5-yard line.
So it's going to be third and a country mile. Third and about 25. Over the middle, he's got a receiver. It's caught. And a first down for Forest Hills all the way up to the 39-yard line goes Kylan Polk.
Trying to get it to their playmaker. You watch him on that inside position. He just comes back to the middle of the field, catches it, and then he's the one they want to get in space for sure.
We got an injured Panther back at the line of scrimmage. That's going to stop the clock here. They'll help off the injured Panther. That is Caden Berry. He's been in a couple of tackles so far tonight. They'll stop the clock with 7:29 left here in the opening half. The Forest Hills now driving at the 39 of the Panthers after the big third down at about 25 play from the quarterback Noah Furr. To Kylan Polk, the late substitution coming in here for the Panthers. Lost both of them. Yep. Now more whistles. And it looks like a timeout going to be called by Franklin.
Timeout.
So let's take a quick break ourselves. We'll be back right after this.
Thank you to all that voted in the municipal elections. Every eligible voter should exercise their right to vote because every vote cast does make a difference. I look forward to hearing from you about your concerns and thoughts about the town we all love and call home. Franklin is truly a very unique town with so much potential for viable growth and increased tourism. Upon being sworn in on December 1st, I look forward to serving on the town council with my fellow council members, mayor, and other town officials, and being a part of many great things to come. Franklin has so much to offer, and I look forward to being a part of it.
So welcome back. As we were in the break,
It's first down for the Yellow Jackets.
it was a pass over the middle.
25-yard line.
Noah Furr able to fire it, and one of our cameras cut out there. We didn't get the replay. I was talking about the thick windows, and they're starting to play havoc with our cameras now. So it's a first down for Forest Hills. The hand goes right up the middle. Kylan Polk, and Polk is across the 25 to about the 23-yard line.
On the play.
It'll bring up second down and about 8.
Daniels.
Forest Hills driving deep now. I believe this is the farthest that the Yellow Jackets have driven.
Definitely the most successful drive they've had, and thanks to 2 big plays.
So Furr works out of the gun once again. Directing traffic as he sends a man in motion. A lot of misdirection. Hand right up the middle. Close to the sticks.
Polk on the carry. Garrett Young
That's
on the
Polk
tackle.
again. Garrett Young in on the tackle.
14 to the 14-yard line.
That will be enough for first down, so they'll move the sticks.
Watch the handoff here. You got 2 guys from the right side, guard and tackle, both pulling and trying to give Polk a seam. Mike Wood, I don't know if you're still with us, but that kid's pretty quick.
Yeah, I think I have a spot here where I can communicate. I'm a long way from the game. I'm in the parking lot, section C, number 9.
It'll be first down for Forest Hills. They're marked at the 14-yard line. At a hand once again. Nothing doing this time for Kylan Polk. He's going to be slung down behind the line of scrimmage for about a 3-yard loss.
Yeah, nice play by McAllister there. He was squeezing down a little bit and took the backer on right.
And slung him down to the 16. So it's going to bring up second down and about 12 now.
Guys, have you seen so many flags before? It
Oh,
sounds
man.
like 35 flags in the first
Crazy,
half.
crazy. And we expected it on
Yep.
one side, but then we've tried our dead level best to catch up.
Spreading them out right here, guys. Man coverage on the left side.
Furr fires, has a receiver, and it's knocked away
Oh.
at the last second.
What a nice play there. I think that's Gabe Harrison. Watch here on the replay. Not only does he close in on the receiver with his right hand, knocks this ball away. Oh, nice play. Nice play from Harrison.
Hey, you guys, I was out of communication, but how about that connection between our QB and Harrison on that corner route about 45 yards?
Incredible throw.
Let's go, Panthers! Need to stop right here, guys.
Third down. Furr firing towards
Hands up.
the end zone. It's knocked away.
Man, that was tight coverage by Parker there.
Pass intended
Really good coverage.
for number 2.
I know we sort of had a column get in the way there on the camera work, but if
I
you're
couldn't see it either.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really good cut. Look
Yeah.
at that. That is,
King on that last
man,
play.
that was great coverage.
Cam Winningham, the intended receiver from Furr, and they're going to go for it here on fourth down.
You got to look. It's got to be in the playmaker's hand, number 1 coming.
4th and 11. Furr claps, grabs a snap, drops. Now going to be chased.
Uh-oh.
He's got a little bit of a seam, going to cut it up. And Furr fighting and
There we
slung
go.
down.
There we go. Uh-oh, was that a fumble? No.
57.
Nice play. Now, you know, what Charles Hall's
Panther ball.
what is the reason he was flushed out of the pocket, but his absence over there on the left side is also why I got a little nervous as Furr took it off that right side, but luckily we were able to recover, and the Panthers will operate here from the 10-yard line.
So both teams have driven into the red zone and turned it over, one via the turnover on downs and a fumble for the Panthers. Turned it over back in the first quarter. There'll be 4:46 left here in the second quarter. George Young, Byron McClure, Mike Wood on the sidelines, our fantastic FPSN crew battling the elements which are the fantastic facilities here at Ray Kinsland Stadium. As those wireless cameras, a long
Garrett Young on the carry.
way to get up here and then through a couple of panes of glass. Garrett Young not able to get much. In fact, he lost a couple.
Not a whole lot happening over there for him on this play. See there, got some guy got in the backfield early, didn't catch the number there, but sort of shot the gap there on the inside and blew that up.
So on second down, Panthers go to the air. It is Attic Sutton. And Attic's
Pass complete
up to the
Sutton up to
15-yard line after he received that one from Terrell.
Third down and
It'll be
5.
third and about 5 now for the Panthers as we tick under 4 minutes left here in the second quarter. Just joined us, the Panthers able to tack on 7 points earlier on here in the second. And it's been a flag fest of sloppy play for both sides. Third and 5 from the Forest Hills 5-yard line. Or check that, 15-yard line. Now Terrell looks to the sideline. There's 8 on the play clock. Maybe changing the play here, down to 5 on the play clock. Is he going to get it off? And we've got some movement.
Montanez over there, left tackle, a little anxious there, made a little jump. It's going to make this first down a little tougher.
Yeah, that's going to be that's a tough spot to have that.
So it'll be a 5-yarder. It'll bring up 3rd and 10. Back to the 10-yard line.
Boy, that pass out in the flat to Addicks tonight has been very successful for yardage.
You know, the throw of the year so far for Anderson was that little corner route. But, Mike, he's been on time and accurate with all of these passes in boot and short passes.
Garrett Young, got to get a lot, but
Garrett Young on
he's
the
not
carry.
going to make it.
Tackle by number 58.
Boy,
Williams.
that's a tough
Up to the
couple
15-yard
plays
line.
right
It's gonna bring
there
up
for
fourth
the
down and
Panthers. 3rd and 5, a play like this puts it in a high percentage that you get it, and you see there he would have. We'd have been another first down. 3rd and 10 is tough.
We've got a whistle,
Timeout.
and it is
Yellow
a
Jackets.
timeout by Forest Hills. So they want to talk things over, so we will take a quick break as well. Stay with us.
This announcement, the pink tent located by the home stand.
Welcome back. Punting unit on for the Panthers with 2:52 left here.
And hot
And now
chocolate.
the Panthers are
Near
going
the
to pull out
ticket.
the old swinging gate.
This stuff makes me nervous.
Now we've
I'll
got.
tell you what it's going to do. It's going to cause Forest Hills to burn a timeout.
That's a timeout. Oh,
Yeah.
But
Franklin.
guys, we've been with Coach for 20 years. You know, I'll use the word conservative one word or
Yeah.
smart in another. You know,
Yeah.
he's 3 yards in a cloud of dust. Let's keep the ball, and that right there made me a little nervous. If you know what I mean, guys.
Well, how about that? We couldn't pick you up earlier. What about the fake punt earlier?
Well, I knew that was coming because there was one key to it, and I saw that key go out on the field. So I said, okay, game on. I didn't have a mic. I'd have been yelling.
Of course, Franklin will have the ball coming out in the third quarter. Man, you got to think about the one touchdown that we should have up on the board right now.
Yeah, what happened on Byron? What happened on that exchange? I was far away.
Just never even got in his belly. You just sort of skipped over that mesh point that's so important there.
Oh,
good kick now. Come on, Ed, sit. There you go. Good kick.
The punt is away. It's going to be a short kick, and it will be down at about the 37.
Call at the 37-yard line. Panther defense will take the field.
I'll change it.
Fuel the fair catch.
I'll change it. I can edit it right here.
A couple of seconds ran off that clock. Mike, I don't know if you caught that.
No, I didn't see it, Byron.
Yeah.
Furr in the shotgun.
So Furr will send forward to the bottom of your screen on first down. He's going to go deep. Has a receiver. And it is knocked away.
Pass. Incomplete.
Incomplete, second down.
Furr on the pass.
Mike, tell us about that one. Could you get a good vantage point on it?
Yeah, there's that man coverage on the right side. A four route. He just took off running. Oh, I'm breaking up my angle. I'm a long ways from the play, but it looked like it hit him right in the face mask.
Well, I'll tell you, we just watched here on replay. Gabe did not get turned back around to the ball, but just happened to throw his left arm up and knock it down.
Beautiful. Kid's having a good game tonight.
I changed it.
Furr in the shotgun again.
He's going to be flushed out.
Squeeze.
Now going to just heave out of bounds and got belted. Did the flag come out? There's just a lot of hollering on the far side.
He was begging for one.
Took a shot. Who was that that hit him? We're going to see right here. See him flushed out, takes off the right side. And, boy, I didn't catch who that was, but it was a shot. Was that Attic Sutton maybe?
Good clean hit, though.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Going to put them in a precarious third down situation here. I'm like you, Mike. You got to watch out for number one right here.
Yeah. Well, they've thrown the reverse at us, the reverse pass, so what's coming now?
First shotgun, grabs that snap, fires it out of bounds over the head of his intended receiver.
He had a little happy feet there, Byron.
Yeah, he did. Rushed it there, and I was watching number one who started in the backfield, went over up there to the top side and ended up with Gabe Harrison. I'm watching that play, but as I look back, got a little quick, got a little happy, and threw it high and out.
That's a big Panther defensive line coached by Jared Greenwood this year. Done a great job in gap integrity, and when he's asking them to go after the quarterback, they are getting with it.
So the Yellow Jackets will punt it away now at the Panther 36. Waiting the snap, odd formation. And again, it's going to be a shank. He's going to take a nice roll, though, and roll out of bounds at the 17.
He's got some nice roll tonight.
He has, because the kick wasn't great. Kick was more like a flop shot, but
it's all that matters is how far it goes. It doesn't matter how pretty it is, as long as it goes a long way. Able to get it out of bounds at the 17. So.
All right, big Panther drive here, guys. 2:20 left. Let's drive. Get 7 more.
Yeah, you could go 1 for 1 here into the first half and beginning of the second half if the Panthers can punch it in and you get the ball to begin the third quarter. So on first down, it is Garrett Young right up the middle. Garrett Young
up to the 20-yard line.
Able to gain about 3 on first down.
Tackled by number 77, Kai.
Pretty congested right there in the middle of the field.
They'll bring up second down in about 8. So we tick under 2 minutes left here in the second quarter. Panthers training that play clock. We're down to 15 on the play clock. Anderson Terrell will settle under center. Now more whistles. Another false start. A lot of flags in this one if you just joined us.
Yeah.
A lot of flags for both teams.
5-yard penalty.
I think that was Harrison in motion,
13.
but got a little antsy there.
Oh, yeah.
Right
Turn.
tackle. Yeah.
I was walking on the field tonight, guys. I'll be real quick, and I heard the coach giving the team a little pep talk. And, you know, they've won, I think, 4 or 5 games coming from behind in the fourth quarter. And he was saying, guys, let's not do that. Let's get with it tonight. So, should be a good second half.
Still sorting out some things on the field. We are glad that you are with us, wherever you may be tonight, tuning in. This free broadcast of the North Carolina High School Athletic Association's 5A playoffs. Right up the middle, it's Sutton.
Come on,
He's
baby.
free.
Come on.
Sutton up to the 50. He's going to be tracked down just on the other side of the 50.
Man, what a nice run, Mike.
Woo! Looked like a little trap to me from my angle, right up the middle.
Quick hit and trap play, plenty of room, and I got to tell you, I go tell Addix, that's the fastest I've seen him run this year.
Yeah.
He got up the field fast, had a little block up the left side that he played off of. I think that was Peyton King.
We do have a flag.
Oh, no.
I was going to say that play got Oliveira up. He's warming up in the kicking tent. Come here!
Block in the back.
10-yard
Let him
penalty from
play.
the spot of the foul. Panther fans.
Let's see if we
that's
see it
still
here.
Enough yardage for another Panther.
It will be a first down because of the spot foul. There it is.
Yeah.
I've seen more worse not called, but
Yeah.
yeah, he pushed him. Here we go on first down. It is the Panthers at the 30-yard line of their very own, scrimmaging with 1:15 minutes left. Nothing much doing on first down.
Back up to the 30-yard line. Tackled by number 4.
And Mike, is it me or they just?
Second down and 10.
I mean, they seem like defensively, it's 8 guys in the box just coming straight up the field.
Absolutely. Wouldn't you if you were coaching against us?
Yeah.
You
yeah.
know?
Would. Yep.
And key on 36. But I'm not a coach. I sell insurance for a living. But the defensive line, it doesn't look like they have much gap integrity. They're moving all over the place. Almost looks like free will.
Terrell on second down. Will hand to Addix Sutton. And Addix able to get right up the middle for
Addix
about
on the carry.
8 yards. It'll bring up third and a couple.
8-yard gain on
And
the
they're
play.
going to keep
Tackled by number
the
50.
clock rolling here.
Third down and 2.
Doesn't look like the Panthers will call a timeout. We'll probably try to get the first down, then call timeout. They're back to live action. A bootleg. Pass going to be caught at the 40.
Addix Sutton on the catch.
Addix Sutton
Up to the
able
40-yard
to
line.
catch it right at the
Ribbons
sticks.
on the tackle.
That'll stop the clock.
He's going to give the Panthers a first down. 1 second remaining in the second quarter.
Jansen Ribbons for the Yellow
And
Jackets
that'll take us to halftime.
knew what was happening there, so he stepped up and
7-0.
turned that into a small game.
So we're at the half here in the second round of the 5A West North Carolina High School Athletic Association playoffs here at Ray Kinsland Stadium at the campus of Cherokee High School. Panthers scratched and clawed, able to get a touchdown on the board. I don't know if Mike's going to be able to catch up with.
No, we're
Okay.
putting on that.
All right. That's going to take us to our halftime break. Fans want you to stick around. No halftime performance by the marching band for Franklin High School because they had some equipment issues with the trailer getting their equipment over to Cherokee tonight. They were planning on performing here at the half, but they could not get all their equipment over, so we will not have the band performance. That is why we will not be carrying it, if you are wondering. But we've got a great halftime show for you coming up. We're going to talk with Doug Plemons about the basketball season, the boys' basketball season, which will tip off on December 2nd for the Panthers. We're also going to go inside signing day this week on Wednesday. Trio of Panthers signed to play at the collegiate level. and we'll carry that signing in its entirety. Also, if you didn't see it a couple of weeks ago, or didn't see it on our YouTube or Facebook pages that we posted, the October construction update for the brand new Franklin High School. So that is all to come. Stay with us.
Need underbrush cleared? Have a stump that needs grinding? A tree that's become a hazard on your property? Call Carson Tree Service for a free estimate today. Whether it's landscaping or view cuts, he can help. Fully licensed and insured. Call Cheyenne Carson at 828-526-6213.
First of all, thank you guys for coming. Family, friends, etc. For these kids, thank you for being here. Students who came out, thank you. Other teachers. Obviously, this one looks a little bit different than we've done in the past. Got a lot of construction going on. Not much parking. Bless America. I think that this is a great thing, though. These are 3 special kids. And so I'm going to just open it up. I'm going to let Coach Raby come talk. Coach Bishop's going to talk, and then I'll say a few things.
So I'll keep this pretty brief because that's kind of what I do. But Tanner, can't say enough about this young man's work ethic. Some people, when they think about golf, they think about, oh, this is fun. And they don't actually realize the amount of work that goes into getting your game to a level to where he's at. Hours on the course, not just the physical part, but the conscious decision to be away from your friends and to be on a golf course or to be traveling hours away to play in tournaments that the shortest round is going to be 4.5 hours. So the amount of sacrifice and the amount of dedication it takes to get to that level is something that's pretty tough to do. So I can say in my nearly 3 decades of coaching at Franklin High School, Tanner is, it's kind of hard to quantify across different sports, and so it's kind of hard to say the hardest worker, but he's by far one of the hardest workers I've ever seen and had the pleasure of coaching. Super supportive family, always there for him. Win, lose, or draw, good round, bad round, always there supporting, and it makes a world of difference. So I know that will continue as he goes to college. Can't wait to see where you go the next couple of years and where your game takes you, and we're just extremely proud of you.
So now I get to talk about 2 of them instead of 1. So, but it's been my honor and privilege of coaching these 2 young ladies for the last 3 years, and they really both mean a lot to me. I hope they know that. Their families mean a lot to me. I've known a lot of their family for years and years, and played ball with some of them, Chris and Bayer. I've played ball with them, different things, and when you've got a good supporting cast behind you, it's a lot easier to do the things they've done. And of course, their families have took them to play and over and over and over again. And, you know, I don't really get to do a whole lot of coaching with them. They've already been coached. I'm just trying to lead them in the right direction. And but these 2 schools are getting 2 great kids that are like I said, just very special kids. I mean, I've had a lot of special kids in the last 5 or 6 years I've been there, and a few years I helped. And but these 2 are right there at the top with the rest of them, and I just love them. And like I said, I love their families, and I just hope and pray that they always go the right direction. And I just want both of them to know that I'm always here. I'm not going nowhere. I'll be in the same place till I die. So if y'all need me for anything, you just get a hold of your parents or you get a hold of me, and I'll come and do whatever I can to help you. And I'm proud of both of y'all.
So on top of that, I mean, you three are extremely special, and it's been fun to watch throughout your sports. The biggest thing I want to say is thank you to your parents. Miles, Tom, hotels, flights. You probably slept a lot more than they did throughout all of it. So you all three have great parents. Thank them. So thank you, parents. And if you guys have something you would like to say, that would be great. Come to the mic.
What? I would like to thank my parents for everything they've done for me, and a huge shout out to Coach Raby and Coach Gibson as well. He's helped a lot. Thank y'all.
First off, I would like to say how thankful I am to have this opportunity to be up here today. I wouldn't be here without my family and friends who have supported me through every step. To my parents, thank you for the endless time spent in the car, at games, and practices. Thank you for always pushing me to be the best version of myself and allowing me to play the sport I love. I would also like to thank all my coaches who have made me into the player I am today. I would also like to say a huge thank you to the entire App State staff that have chosen to believe in me and allowed me to continue my softball career. Thank you.
I would like to thank everyone who helped me achieve this accomplishment, coaches, family, and friends. But most of all, I would like to thank my parents for everything they have done to help me get here. From driving me to the cages or lessons to spending the summer on the road with travel ball and being at every game and supporting me. I truly could not have made it this far without them pushing me to be the best I can. I would also like to thank God for giving me the ability to play this sport and giving me the opportunities I've had. Thank you for everyone who took their time out of the day to come here. I really appreciate it.
All right, get your pens. So, November 12th, National Signing Day. Sign it.
And welcome back, fans, here at the half. George Young now joined with Doug Clemens, the head boys varsity basketball coach here at Franklin High. And Coach, it just seems like we were talking a few months ago. It was back in February. It just seems like a few months ago the season ended. Not the way that you wanted in the first round of the playoffs, Coach. You graduated a couple of guys off of that team, but you've got a lot of returners on this squad, and you guys have been working. It's year-round now. I know most folks that follow football know that, and basketball is the same way. Take us through the summer workouts and what you guys did over the summer.
Well, we had a real good summer, mainly in June. Excuse me. I think we played 16 games in the month of June with camps and individual games here at school, and the kids did very well. We were able to go through the summer and play some good competition, and we tried to bring in some good competition to prepare us. At the end of June, we usually kind of back off a little bit to allow football to come forward, knowing that we have a lot of kids that play football and we don't want to conflict their time. So we're excited after what we've seen this summer and the things we get done in the summer, especially for the football boys. That's what they carry with them until they get back with us after season.
Well, we mentioned you got a lot of returners, a lot of scoring coming off of last season, coming back for this upcoming season. The first game is December 2nd, and it's at home, actually. First two games are here at home. But before we get into the regular season, you do have some scrimmages. And I know coaches view scrimmages a little bit differently than fans. You don't really look at the score. How, as you prepare for the regular season, you navigate the scrimmages that you got coming up?
Well, like you mentioned, we'll look at a lot of people, look at a lot of different combinations of people on the floor, not worrying so much about who starts or how many. We want to get everybody minutes so they can, show what they can do. 25th of November, I think it's on Tuesday, we'll have a boys and girls scrimmage combination, and that will be against Hayesville. And both of those scrimmages are at home.
Well, Coach, the conference season always presents a lot of challenges because you do play each other twice. Although this year, I know a conference championship is still on the docket. You want to win the conference, but it doesn't factor into the playoffs as much. You have a conference tournament as well this season. Looking ahead, I know it's hard to tell, but going off of what these teams in the conference have returning, how do you see the conference shaking out this season?
I think there'll be 4 teams that will probably sit at the top. Time will tell as far as which one will emerge, but I think East Henderson, even though they lost heavily, they still have they're building and continue to build a culture over there of winning. Basketball is very important to them as far as boys sports are concerned. Smoky Mountain should be very strong. I think they may return all 5. No, they return 4 out of 5 starters. North Henderson, they've got a couple of starters returning, and both of them were big players for them last year. And then, of course, like you mentioned, us. I think the 4 of us will probably, present the most competition, and then the rest of the conference, they'll just fall in when they do.
You do play a pretty tough early season schedule. You have the Catamount Clash again this season, and then you also go to Towns County to take on some teams in the Battle of the States tournament. I know that you try, at least over the past 3 or 4 years, to schedule some pretty difficult early season competition.
We do. We lost, I think, 5 games last year, and every team that we lost to won over 20 games. That would have been nice to have won some of those games, but still the competition, as you mentioned, was there. In the Catamount Classic, we play Irwin from the Asheville Association, and then we also beefed up our schedule a little bit with home and away with North Buncombe. In fact, that's who we opened up with the first game of the season. And then you never know down at Towns County. It's the luck of the draw, really, once you get through the first round as to whether you'll play a better team or a worse team. As you go through the bracket, the teams get tougher. And then again, I think our conference is going to be very competitive. So we're not going to have there's not going to be many sleepers on it. So we're going to have to be ready to play each night.
Well, Coach, it's sneaking up on you quick. Basketball season is almost upon us. It doesn't start in November this year. It starts in December, the way that the calendar. But normally, it is the last week of November when you guys get cranked up. It'll be December 2nd here against North Buncombe at the Panther Den. The Panther Den this year, next year, the last 2 seasons, and then we'll have a new gym that's being built. And obviously, we've been talking about that throughout the season. Well, Coach, it's a pleasure as always, and we'll catch up with you very soon.
Okay, I appreciate the interview. I encourage the football team. I don't want to get my football players for a long time, and I hope that they can continue to win because they'll just bring that winning attitude to us.
That's always the dilemma that the basketball coach has. You want the football team to be successful, but you also want to get going with the basketball season. All right, Coach. That's Doug Plemons with the boys varsity team here at Franklin High School. Stay with us, fans. We've got more to come.
Need underbrush cleared? Have a stump that needs grinding? A tree that's become a hazard on your property? Call Carson Tree Service for a free estimate today. Whether it's landscaping or view cuts, he can help. Fully licensed and insured. Call Cheyenne Carson at 828-526-6213.
We welcome you back inside of Ray Kinsland Stadium on the campus of Cherokee High School at the break in the second round of the 5A NCHSAA playoffs. Franklin holds a 7-0 advantage over the Forest Hills Yellow Jackets out of Marshville, North Carolina. The night-long trip over from the Monroe Union County area, about 3.5, 4 hours, depending on the way that you go, and of course, depending on traffic as well. We do have some stats, courtesy of Warren and Rodney, and it is tilting in the favor of the Panthers. 214 total yards, and that is a typo. Not 1,000 yards for Forest Hills. We'll fix that here. There. It was tilting in the favor of Forest Hills there for a moment, but almost 100-yard differential, but the scoreboard just says 7-0, and that one turnover was costly, Byron.
Yeah, and that one turnover was on the 5-yard line. So, we took possession of that football and drove it a good 60, 70 yards, but not only unable to punch it in, turned it over there on the 5-yard line. So we have, for the most part, outside of a couple of plays here and there, really been in control of the football game. Now, the one thing that we don't have on here, and usually we don't even think about tracking, is penalties and penalty yardage. And while we expected it to be a problem for Forest Hills coming in tonight's game, actually the Franklin Panthers have also had trouble quite as well. So you throw that in the mix with that fumble down on the 5, and that's why you've only got a 7-0 ball game right now. And as we discussed there in the break, Panthers need a score, and they really need it on this first drive.
And they will have possession out of the locker room. We mentioned that a couple of times. The Panthers will have the football first to begin the third quarter. We're just about ready to get the third quarter underway. I believe Mike Wood is back with us. Mike, how was the locker room?
Yeah, well, you got me. Yeah. Let me find my little spot.
Mike Wood.
Let me try to get it here. Okay, you got me?
Yeah, we got you.
Yep. Yeah, locker room was great. Pretty consistent, not changing a whole lot. A couple things on some blocking assignments. And then I went to the waffle stand. They're making hot waffles.
Oh, man.
Unfair.
Good. There and go. But, T-Bet, the
Go ahead, Mike. Sorry about that.
The team is nice and relaxed, real confident. And then Coach Josh said, one of the best weeks of practice and preparation we had. So it's kind of showing tonight. See what we can do in the second half, guys.
So it's the Forest Hills Yellow Jackets that will tee it up and kick it away as their kicker, Chris Baker, the junior kicker, has teed it up for head coach Jamie Deese. Paxton Sutton back deep to receive as the kick is away. It's going to be a short kick, and somebody has to get on it because that is a live football. And the Panthers able to fall on it. Naden Pitts smartly able to fall on it. And the Panthers will take over first and 10, begin the third quarter.
Couldn't get on it fast enough for me, guys. It's almost like an onside kick. That pooch play gives number 13 there for Forest Hills, Nasir Dean, opportunity. He literally almost got that down there to steal that from us. So watch for that as we continue on.
So the Panthers offensively will stack it in on first down as the hand going to go to Garrett Young, right up the middle. Garrett Young on that left hash to the 32-yard line. It'll be a 4-yard gain for Garrett Young, going to bring up second and 6.
And you see here just a lot of white jerseys. A lot of white jerseys that we're having to block to get these 4- and 5-yard gains from Garrett. They've made some a little bit more of a concerted effort after those first two series. Have the Forest Hills Yellow Jackets just to try to take away the big plays in the middle of the field in the run game.
Second down. Right up the middle goes Anderson Terrell to about the 36. He's going to be very close to the sticks. They may not have got it. I think they're going to mark him back a yard shy.
And as you watch this replay here, the thing that really sticks out to me, George, honest to goodness, you could sneak up on their linebackers right now and scare them to death. They are so singularly focused about coming up. They're taking steps upfield before the ball is snapped. They have no clue what's going on to the left or right of them. And that goes back to what we've been saying since the beginning. They're going to play aggressive, and they know who it is they've got to stop in order to get a chance to win this football game.
3rd and a yard. They get a straight quarterback sneak right up the middle. It'll be a first down for Anderson Terrell to the 40-yard line.
Up to the 40-yard line.
That'll move the sticks right at the 40.
Got a 2 tight end look here, and Anderson decides to call his own number right up the gut for a 5-yard gain.
Glad that you're with us if you tuned in for the second half. As we started a little earlier, so we're at 8:18 on my clock here. Glad that you are with us wherever you may be, tuning in for the second round of the state playoffs, our first ever football video broadcast on FPSN. Panthers have not hosted a playoff game since 2017. Paxton Sutton gets upended at the 43-yard line. Gain of about 3.
Oh, no. Yeah, I don't like the end of that play. You watch here watch Paxton as he comes. Man, a shot right to the knee. Oh, and he is in pain.
He knew it right away. You saw him pounding the ground, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, and I got to say, guys, from the very first play or two, even got a text from somebody who watching tonight. I think Forest Hills feels like this is a team that they can't tackle above the waistline, and I'm not saying there's anything dirty intended or anything like that. There's been a lot of shots down on the lower half of the body trying to tackle these Panther rushing attack, and that one, I'm afraid, landed right squarely in the wrong place.
He's moving pretty good.
Okay.
Hey, wait, Pax!
He's in a little pain. But hopefully he could return, maybe not in tonight's game, but if the Panthers are lucky enough to advance.
He's walking.
Yeah, he is.
We got lucky there.
Yeah.
2nd down and 7 for the Panthers.
So 9 minutes, 44 seconds left. 3rd quarter. Franklin approaching midfield at the 41-yard line. They'll take their time, down to 17 on the play clock. It's a single receiver that's up top of your screen. Anderson Terrell under center. Got to pitch it. Garrett Young. And Garrett up to about the 45-yard line. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5 for the Panthers.
Again, 9 guys. 9 guys in the box right there. 2 left to cover. And just makes it tough. Makes it real tough, Mike.
Yeah, well, they have an extra man. You know, our quarterback's not a blocker, so it's 11 against 10. Makes it pretty tough. The free safety's down in there, most times about 8 yards from the ball.
Yeah.
The 3rd down and 5 at the 45-yard line. On a bootleg, Terrell going to roll. Has a receiver caught. 1st down, 50, down to the 45-yard line. It's Attic Sutton that'll pick up the 1st down.
Got to commend Anderson Terrell once again. He threw a beautiful corner route tonight, but these little rollouts, he has been on time, putting it right where it needs to be, and it results in a 1st down for Attic Sutton.
He is on the money on those right there for sure, spinning the ball well tonight.
Into Forest Hills territory, the Panthers march on their opening possession. And the opening possession of the 3rd quarter. Anderson Terrell sends Harrison in motion. A takeout, got a hand right up the middle. It's Attic Sutton. Attic's bowling his way to the 40-yard line. Gains right at 5 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Hit at the line of scrimmage there and gained 4 or 5 yards pretty much on his own, grinding those legs.
You see on the replay, it was all Attic Sutton as he was taking a couple of Yellow Jackets with him. Glad that you're with us on the Franklin Panther Sports Network. George Young along with Byron McClure, Philip Angel, our executive producer, Spencer Christian, and Joshua on cameras. Our remote cameras tonight, wireless, are struggling from top to top. You see them a little fuzzy, going through about 3 or 4 panes of glass because the windows don't open in this 4-story press box. Right up the middle goes Attic Sutton. He's going to be stonewalled after about a 3-yard gain, so it'll bring up 3rd and 2.
To the 37.
Big push trying to get some room for Attics. Up front, Mace Waldrop doing a great job. Montanez.
It's like Brock Bradley's coming out holding his left
man,
shoulder.
I see that. We're watching that in the replay.
Ooh.
You got to keep an eye on him and Paxton for sure. Paxton, that's a two-way killer for us.
3rd down and a couple. Harrison goes in motion. They're going to swing it out to Harrison. Harrison trying to turn the corner, does. He's out of bounds after he picks up a Panther first down.
Great little play. And once again, Anderson Terrell just delivering the ball where it needs to go. You see Harrison in motion, takes a step back for the quick hitter out there, and a pretty good job of blocking out there by Peyton King.
Official almost was taken out.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
We got number 19, guys, Todd Callahan, taking Bradley's spot there at the tight end position.
First down for the Panthers, excuse me, at the 32. Pitching it to Garrett Young. Garrett's got some blockers. He's across the 25. Garrett down to the 19-yard line. Another first down for the Panthers.
Man, what a nice plant by Garrett there, planted his right foot and took it upfield. I feel like that should have been happening all night because Forest Hills is moving quick to the ball. Nice cutback by Garrett.
Want to call out number 63 as well, Weston Alberry, on the pull. Great block, or that play would have been blown up early.
And he stepped in for Roper when he got hurt and has done a great job at the guard position.
So the Panthers in the red zone again. Anderson Terrell hands to Garrett Young, and he is right up the middle. Garrett fighting. 15 down to the 12-yard line. Garrett Young able to gain about 6, maybe 7 yards on first down.
Got Harrison in motion here. Once again, that left side of the offensive line. This time it is Montanez and number 56, Braden McConnell, on the block.
That O-line had a great year this year.
Man,
hey, guys.
Absolutely they have. No question. I will say this. This defensive line for Forest Hills is not too shabby. I mean, like I said, they're not, you mentioned earlier, not very disciplined, but they're giving us a workout up front.
Second down, it is Attic Sutton right up the middle in the scrum. Attic Sutton, I believe, got the first down to the 8-yard line. Stop the clock. He is close, but I don't know if he got it or not. I don't think he did.
Kyle on the tackle.
So that's going to bring up 3rd.
It's going to bring up 3rd
and
down
inches.
and 1.
Not even a yard, half a yard looks like. And look at the clock, guys. Franklin is the only team to have a possession in this third quarter. We're down to 4 minutes and about 4.5 left here. Straight forward. The old tush push.
The old tush push is right.
I think he got enough down to the 6, yeah.
Woo.
Up to the 6
I'm glad Anderson kept his cool right there. He didn't like the end of that play. And I bet his mom didn't either. You see, they make the forward progress, but the play continues on, I think, after the whistle.
Yeah.
And big number 77. Woo, Anderson wanted to turn around.
Yeah, he landed on him, and that is a big fella.
Yeah.
See, I think we have height and weights. Oh, yeah. 6'2", 295.
That's just a few more pounds than Anderson.
Big number 77 for the Forest Hills Yellow Jackets. It's first and goal for the Panthers. And we've got another false start.
Oh, my goodness.
If you just joined us here the second half, it has been
false start on the offense.
Flag City for both teams, but really been a pretty clean second half flag-wise.
You don't see Mace Waldrop make that mistake often at all, Mike. And he was upset with himself for sure.
Yeah, leader on that line, making all the calls, does a great job. I'm a little boxed out here, guys, so I'm going to need a little help on the play out here in the parking lot.
Long way we're shooting that signal. First down and goal from the 11. Garrett Young with it. Garrett Young fighting. Garrett Young upended at the 5-yard line. That'll be second and goal from the 5.
Watch this.
Second down and goal.
You watch here. You give to the right side here and watch Garrett. At 77, gets his jersey. And again, these guys, I'm telling you, they watch film all week. Watch all these tackle attempts, Mike. They are at the knees down, are they not? Nobody wants to take 36 on, above the waist.
Well, Kai Fineys, that's number 77's name. Hopefully I said it right. He was grabbing on. And he's big enough that he can affect Garrett Young. He's got it again. Garrett down to the 2-yard line. It'll be third and goal from the 2.
The 2-yard line.
Guys, I got to tell you, you mentioned a second ago, George, as we watched the replay there.
We're down 2.5 left in the third quarter.
Yeah, we were supposed to do a trivia question here in the third quarter, by the way.
Yeah, but so maybe when we come back here after, hopefully the Panthers punch it in. But the Panthers, if you just joined us, in the first half, drove all the way down to the 2-yard line. It ended up fumbling it after a running back exchange issue with Terrell and Garrett Young.
I'm going to go almost a whole quarter without Forest Hills touching the football.
So it's Garrett Young into the end zone for the touchdown. Take it away, Mike.
On the side, I don't know if you guys got me. And nice little 26 counter there. Great blocking up front. Zone for go Garrett.
Lost Mike there, but he called it on the counter play. You watch the step to the left, and then Garrett goes back to the right there. Great blocking up front, by that offensive line. A 10-minute drive. A 10-minute drive for the Panthers.
The extra point is going to be attempted. There's some issues with getting late substitution on. You got 12 on the play clock, as you see in the top right portion of your screen. Olvera to attempt. Kick is up. And the kick is good. So after the Panthers pretty much drained all of the third quarter clock, got pay dirt out of the extra point, 14-0 as we head to break.
Part of the celebration.
Need underbrush cleared? Have a stump that needs grinding? A tree that's become a hazard on your property? Call Carson Tree Service for a free estimate today. Whether it's landscaping or view cuts, he can help. Fully licensed and insured. Call Cheyenne Carson at 828-526-6213.
Thank you to all that voted in the municipal elections. Every eligible voter should exercise their right to vote because every vote cast does make a difference. I look forward to hearing from you about your concerns and thoughts about the town we all love and call home. Franklin is truly a very unique town with so much potential for viable growth and increased tourism. Upon being sworn in on December 1st, I look forward to serving on the town council with my fellow council members, mayor, and other town officials, and being a part of many great things to come. Franklin has so much to offer, and I look forward to being a part of it.
And the kick is away. It'll be gathered in at about the 20-yard line, still moving. He's going to shake a defender. That's Kylan Polk, and he is all the way up to the 39-yard line. The Forest Hills Yellow Jackets have great field position.
There's a flag on the play.
Only
At the 42-yard
possession here in the third quarter so far after the Panthers drained pretty much the entire clock. There is a flag down as the officials will huddle here. They will discuss what happened.
Great hustle by Peyton King. Saved that one from going around the corner.
I'm a little surprised we kicked it to number one.
Well, we didn't kick it to him. If you were watching, then he ran to get the ball. It was a pooch left.
I've got a monitor in my to my right view here. So thanks for clearing that up. I wondered how he ended up the ball.
Because, all week we're coaching, we're not kicking it to him. So they set him up in center field, and he went and got that one.
Mike, is Paxton Sutton, he's on the field.
Yeah.
Yep.
Forest Hills on first down. They'll hand to Polk, and Polk going to be pushed back at the line of scrimmage after about a 2-yard gain for Kylan Polk. Some extracurricular activities. All the whistles going on, but no flags. They'll mark him up close to the 32-yard line. So gain of about 2.5 yards. It'll bring up second down.
Yeah, getting a little chippy out there. That was I'll tell you, that irritates the crap out of a team when, what, a 10-minute drive? 10 minutes, 2 seconds?
Yeah. 2nd and 8 for Noah Furr and company. Quarterback. Grab that snap. He's going to hand off to Rivens. And Rivens going to be pushed back after about a 3-yard gain.
Rivens on the carry.
As we tick under 60 seconds left.
Tackled by number 72, Mason.
Here in the third quarter.
Yeah, the D-line staying in their gaps really solid, not coming upfield big time, waiting for number one with the ball. If we can hold that kid 4 or 5 yards, we're in good shape.
Panther fans.
It'll be third down and about 4 yards to go for the Yellow Jackets. They'll spread the field with 4 wides on third down. Noah Furr fires, has a receiver, and it is caught for the first down at the 45. That'll move the chains for the Yellow Jackets.
Working out of the gun, Furr knew exactly where he wanted to go. And number 6 for the Yellow Jackets knew exactly where he needed to be. That's Demarion Huff for a first down.
We got 10 seconds left here in the third. High snap. Furr is going nowhere. He's going to be sacked at the 40-yard line. That pretty much is going to do it. And the clock will go down to double zeros as he was lucky that one didn't go sailing over his head.
Yeah, that center's had a few of those, I believe, tonight, guys.
Loss of 5 on the play.
He never actually went down on the replay here. That was what the hollering was about. They just blew the play dead. Fourth quarter coming up with the Panthers up 14-0. Stay with us. And we are underway here in the fourth quarter. Pass is caught at the 50-yard line. Knocked out of bounds. We're about a 10-yard gain. Went to Huff again.
That was well done by that quarterback and the receiver. He threw that ball before he made his break.
Yeah.
Good play.
And he is their number 1 receiver, is Huff. Finally, just now, seems like now in the last couple of minutes have been able to really get the ball to him.
They'll spread the field 4 wides on third down and 5. Furr grabs that shotgun snap. Looks to fire. Has a receiver caught, but I don't know if he got it.
Ooh, that spot. Oh, man.
Oh, they gave him up to the 45. We'll see here on the replay.
Pass complete to number 5. Tackle by Adams.
Coaches don't like it down there.
I'm telling you right now.
Yeah,
that
on the replay, that was not a
He
good
was a
throw.
yard short when he caught it, and he went backwards from there.
So first down, we're back to action. Live action as Furr takes off. He is in open space.
Oh, my goodness.
The quarterback down to the 25-yard line.
Up to the 26-yard line.
That'll be a first down for Forest Hills. They're marking back at the 26.
Garrett Young.
I'm hoping I'm not the only guy that was convinced number 5 had the football. But Furr on the keeper, right up the middle.
Back to action. They're working quickly. We may have to shorten our replays as the pass was complete on the far side of the field for about a 2-yard gain. They're working quickly. Yeah, Philip, we're not going to be able to run replays here as they are moving. As it is Furr, shotgun, 2nd and 8. Looked like some movement on the snap. No flags. Furr sits back, fires.
Oh, nice play.
Incomplete as it was broken up at the sticks.
What a nice defensive play. I believe by Lance Parker, sitting back deep here, but as the pass is thrown, breaks and able to tip it away from, I believe that was number 1.
Yeah, I think it was Kylan Polk. On third down, hand right up the middle. Shoestring tackle, Rivens tripped at the 10-yard line. It'll be first and goal for Forest Hills.
And Forest Hills up tempo right now has really got the edge and momentum going with them.
They will work quickly. Furr out of the gun at the 9-yard line. It's first and goal. Looked like a little bit of movement. Claps his hands, going to hand off. It is Kylan Polk cutting up, and Kylan Polk walks into the end zone for the touchdown. And the Forest Hills Yellow Jackets get on the board.
Polk was their playmaker for sure, but in this short yardage situation, it's that blocking, and particularly up front, 2 blocks from wide receivers. Number 14 was one of them there, Russell Fincher.
We will have the point after touchdown to try to cut it to a 1-score game.
Zambrano in to attempt the point after.
It is Alex Zambrano, sophomore kicker, out of the hold of Ryan Walker. Kick is up. He's got the distance, and it's good.
Extra point's good.
So, Forest Hills has cut into that Panther lead with 10:28 left in the fourth quarter. 14-7 as we head to break.
Need underbrush cleared? Have a stump that needs grinding? A tree that's become a hazard on your property? Call Carson Tree Service for a free estimate today. Whether it's landscaping or view cuts, he can help. Fully licensed and insured. Call Cheyenne Carson at 828-526-6213.
All right, welcome back. Well, of course, we've got to have some emergency services vehicles go by. You just saw the ambulance. That's a staple this season. We've had at Western, the ambulance go by. You saw it in the top of your screen. So it's going to be Forest Hills that will kick it away after they cut into the Panther lead, their first score of the night. Harrison back deep as Forest Hills approaches the football. And it's going to be a short kick gathered by Rex. And he is up to the 26-yard line. Make it to 27. That's where the Panthers will take over. First down and 10. And much anticipated trivia question time for some Western tickets. We've got a pair of tickets courtesy of 80s Flashback Weekend. Byron.
Playoff records, George, is the subject. What is the longest rushing touchdown from scrimmage? Who scored it? That's the question at playoff games only. Longest rushing touchdown from scrimmage.
And to win, you've got to text this number. Yeah, it's covering up the scoreboard. That's the number, 347-5214, as we are back to action here. It is Garrett Young, and Garrett takes on a defender, and he turns the corner right at the sticks. About a 10-yard gain for Garrett Young.
I'm pretty sure 36 got the better of this one, Mike Wood.
Yeah, that was a two good after number 15, 36 going at each other.
10-yard gain on the play.
Watching Garrett after that play, shaking his head, saying, "No, you're not going to win that one."
There's the number, 347-5214. You can text and win if you know the answer to the trivia question that Byron just gave. You can take that. I got some text coming in as the pitch goes to Garrett Young.
There we go. Yeah, you got to call out. There's been extra stuff all night. We've not said much here in the booth, but that one, you're going to get caught. Best player on the Panther team, and after the plays, you can see on the replay here, try to put him in the figure four. Look like Ric Flair out there.
There's the
dead ball, personal foul against the Yellow Jackets.
Well, it'll be a 15-yarder. Put the number back up there. And Byron, let's hear that trivia question again.
Yeah, I'm asking playoff games only. Franklin High School record, longest rush touchdown from scrimmage.
With another Panther.
Who scored it?
And if you do text, you need to include your name so we can give you a shout-out. All right. All the way across the 50 to the Forest Hills 45-yard line. Panthers now marching. As the hand goes to Garrett Young, runs into one of his teammates, still able to stay afoot, but he did lose a couple of yards back to the 47-yard line.
Loss of 2 on the play.
He lost 2 to be 2nd and 12 upcoming.
Well, that's a tall order. You see there on the replay, man, they got 6 guys right on the line of scrimmage. Forget 8 or 9 in the box. You got 6 on the line of scrimmage.
The 2nd and 12 for the Panthers. Terrell going to fire over the head of his intended receiver in Attic Sutton as there was some pressure bearing down on Terrell. Went right over the hands of Attic Sutton. So 3rd down and 12, 3rd and long for the Panthers. They'll take their time. Do have some answers coming in on the trivia question.
I've got the sheriff shooting me one over here.
Well, that's fine. We can do that too. If you know Byron's number. 3rd down and 12. Panthers setting up a middle screen. And Forest Hills snuffed that one out. It was caught by Attic Sutton, but he lost a couple of yards. So it's going to bring out 4th and 14, and here comes the punting unit for the Panthers.
All those defenders in the middle of the field and a couple of guys just staying right there at home. No room to go for Attic Sutton.
Oh, the swinging gate once again. Back deep to receive, as it's going to be a fake. And overshooting his intended receiver was the quarterback, Anderson Terrell. I don't know if we caught it on any of our cameras. We had moved away. Let's see if we caught it here as Anderson Terrell threw that one, but well over the head of his intended man in Brock Bradley. So it is a turnover on downs.
Panther defense takes the field. Yellow Jacket ball on
and it
48.
is Forest Hills football at the 48-yard line. We'll get to the answer here in a second. There's a lot of action happening on the field. Furr, hands, right up the middle. Couple of yards on 1st down for Kylan Polk. All in on the tackle as it goes right side.
2nd down and 9.
All right, Byron, are you ready for
Panther fans, let's get loud
the correct answer, to reveal the correct answer?
Absolutely.
A little after this play. 2nd and 8. Fakes the handoff, does Furr. He's got it. Furr has the first down, weaving down to the 32-yard line.
And just plenty of blockers here. Watch this, set up. He's got three guys on the edge. Just wonderful blocks out there, freeing him up for a big game.
Working quickly, firing near the goal line. Is it caught? Yes, it is. Caught by Marion Hugh. And it's going to be first and goal for Forest Hills. And Forest Hills has a chance to tie this game up. So he did get out of bounds, they'll say. It'll be first and goal at the 2-yard line. See if they do a direct snap. They do to Polk, and he's just going to walk into the end zone for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Just over the right side there. Pretty good block. Takes it right in the zone for 6.
So the short field after the fake punt was no good to convert. Gave Forest Hills a short field. They converted, and they are a PAT away from tying this game.
The holders didn't come out.
Oh, it is Zambrano that will eventually kick it away, and then they'll call timeout. So Forest Hills calls a timeout. Byron, you want to reveal the answer?
Man, we've had all kinds of guesses on this end. We've had Jeremiah Young. I had Huey Holland wondered if it was Bobby Wallace. We know it is not. Scott Perrone was one of the guesses. Nathan Raby was a guess, but here's the correct answer. 1983, Franklin High School hosting Forest Hills. Mike Sprinkles with an 85-yard touchdown run in that game, one of the 4 scores that boosted the Panthers ahead that night for the big victory in the Western Division II championship. Mike Sprinkle, 85 yards from scrimmage.
I don't think we had any winners.
How about that?
At least in the official text way. The comments are very hard to keep track of. We've tried throughout our many years of doing this, and they don't come in a timely fashion, and sometimes they disappear. Oh, so we're ready to go for the PAT as the holder is out there. Ryan Walker will hold for the kicker, Zambrano. Kick is up, and it's blocked!
Oh, my goodness, what a play.
The kick is blocked. Who was that blocked it?
That was Gabe Harrison. Off the end.
Watch this.
Harrison tonight, huh?
Here it is. This is a great shot. Coming off the edge. Boom.
Oh, man. That might end up being one that we talk about for a while. What a play. What a play. Times it up perfect, Mike.
Man,
14-13 remains the score after the point-after touchdown is blocked by Harrison. We'll keep it here.
Yeah, he got airborne, did the correct angle, didn't even mess with the kicker. Beautiful block.
Thank you for joining us here on YouTube and Facebook of the Franklin Panthers Sports Network. We're at Cherokee High School tonight looking through 3 panes of glass and trying to shoot signals through 3 panes of glass. Doing the best we can tonight. That's why Mike sounds a little odd from time to time. He's got that wireless mic, and our cameras look a little odd from time to time because we're shooting through glass. It's going to be a short kick at the 25-30. Up to about the 35-yard line is Paxton Sutton. Well, the Panthers will have it with a chance
to ice it.
To drain some clock at least.
Hey, George, you want to go double or nothing on those tickets?
Let's do it.
How about this? How about talking about that Forest Hills game? The winning score that night. The winning score where Franklin went ahead and eventually won 28-27. Can you name me either one or both of the players involved in the winning score? Franklin Forest Hills 1983 Western Division II.
First down for the Panthers. It is Anderson Terrell who will send Harrison in motion to just block the PAT. On a boot. Terrell. Gonna heave. Has a receiver. It is caught. First down. That's King.
Man, what great patience by the receiver and the quarterback. Peyton King came all the way from the opposite side of the field, running across the field. Anderson waited for him to be open, dumped it right to him. Nice play.
I got to tell you, don't want to take anything away from the game. I think we might have a winner.
Oh.
Might have a winner.
Okay. Well, we need to put the graphic back up. If you want to play, you got to text this number, or if you know Byron's number, kind of covers up the. We'll have it positioned right. We got a new scoreboard. We didn't position it right there. Panthers on first down. Nothing doing for Garrett Young. There's the number that you need if you know the answer to the double or nothing here. 347-52-14. Second and 10 upcoming for the Panthers. We're down to 5:45 left. As hopefully our cameras will hold for the remainder of the ball game. As the remote cameras are getting a little fuzzy late here. Panthers draining all the clock. We're down to 14 on the play clock. 5:25 left.
Practice this all the time in practice. The kids are real disciplined.
On a boot, Terrell fires. And trying to hit King once again. It is incomplete at about the 40-yard line. So it's going to bring up third down.
Big play right here.
Third down and 10.
Needless to say.
He had a chance. Did Peyton King. It's third down and 5:10 left. Right at midfield. Down to 18 on the play clock. Whistles. Looks like a timeout going to be called.
Timeout, Panthers.
Perfect opportunity for us to reveal the answer here.
All right. I do have the winning answer, and it came pretty quick. And it came from somebody who was probably somewhere in that stadium that night. The answer, the winning score, provided by Mr. Billy Van Hook. Billy was correct. It was a touchdown pass from Rocky Patillo to Sam McCray that gave the Panthers the win that night. Rocky Patillo was the quarterback. Billy Van Hook, George, was the man, the trigger man tonight. Congratulations, Billy.
Big down and distance for the Panthers defensively, or offensively. Big down and distance for the Forest Hills defense. Third down and 10. Anderson drops deep. Now being flushed. He's going to fire, and it is incomplete.
Terrell's pass intended for Young, incomplete.
It was intended for Garrett Young.
Brings up 4th and 10 for the Panthers.
Faked out our camera, folks.
Man, what a shot there, delivered by Mace Waldrop.
So it's going to bring on the punting unit. And it's Anderson Terrell that will punt it away right at midfield. With 5 minutes left.
Ooh. Man, that was
Gets
close.
it out of there. Fair caught at the 20-yard line.
Terrell's pass, or Terrell's punt.
Looks pretty close to
Fair caught by Hughes.
to me. Number 3 off that edge
At the
pretty quick.
21-yard line.
Anderson did a good
Panther
job
defense will take the
angling
field.
that left.
4 minutes, 56 seconds left. 79 yards to pay dirt for Forest Hills, but they can get into field goal range, and obviously 3 points could win the ball game, or at least put the Yellow Jackets on top.
You got to figure they're going to speed it up again. They've been successful the last 2 drives.
Furr will direct traffic. he grabs the snap. Drops.
Too much time.
Going deep. And it is
my goodness.
Intercepted in
Looks
the middle
like
of the field.
Looks like he jumped just a half a second too early.
Yeah, Lance Parker.
On the replay.
Mike, that ball just sort of hung in the air.
Yeah, it did.
Two guys back there in coverage, and you're right, he did. We're watching the replay. Oh, just jumped a little early, mistimed it.
Boy, how big would that have been, huh?
Man.
Burn some clock.
So it does stop the clock with 4:50 left. Polk goes now wide to the bottom of your screen as Furr drops deep. Got to fire over the middle.
Oh, my goodness.
Garrett Young,
Yeah, baby!
the Punisher.
Oh, my goodness.
Kylan Polk on the wrong end of things.
Mike, did you hear that one?
Yeah, that was great. When I was actually watching number one, they put him in the slot, ran him right across the field. You knew it was going to him. Garrett knew it also and laid a lick on him.
His daddy wore that same number. I remember him making a hit like that one night.
Third down for Forest Hills at their own 24-yard line. Furr scans, going to the near side, and it is picked off.
Oh, my goodness. Is that Gabe Harrison?
Sure is. Gabe Harrison picks it off at the 50-yard line, and Franklin takes over at midfield.
Go ahead, Mike.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Man, the Panther fans are rocking down here, but it looked like the quarterback was expecting him to go to the sideline. He kept right in within the numbers there. Great interception.
You're right. He didn't break hard enough, and Gabe Harrison was watching that play the entire time, and like a center fielder, just sort of sat, waited, and broke on it.
All right, couple first downs here, guys.
Is that the first turnover for Forest Hills tonight? I believe it is.
And they've attempted to do it many times, George,
yes.
But finally pulled it off and gave us the ball back.
Anderson Terrell working the gun this time. Just a tick under 4 minutes left as Garrett Young gets the call in. Nothing that time. I mean, you know what the Panthers are going to do at this point. And
tackle by number 33.
The line's going to have to hold up.
No question what's going to happen. And Garrett a little slow getting up right there.
Yeah.
Although next time they run that play on the replay, you saw that Anderson Terrell really had an open lane to the left. He may decide to keep it.
You and I are thinking the same thing, George. It was such a nice fake. I actually thought he had the ball for a split second.
One of our camera guys did too. He was following him. A 2nd and 14. It's Garrett Young. Got a block. Garrett Young. Still moving. Garrett Young.
Oh, there we go. 15 more. Thank you. Yeah, you got to know where you're at, young man. I mean, I get it. There's White out of bounds, and you see here, big hole, and you'll watch on the tackle here.
Ooh.
Just afterwards.
Yeah, drove him down.
Yeah, and that one didn't even give it really good. If you're watching live, you saw he really made an effort to drive him into the ground.
And you might even have gotten a horse collar because he grabbed the back as he hurt.
Appears to be a first down for the Panthers.
He grabbed the back of
his
shoulder pads.
I don't see Garrett. I say, I'm a long ways from. Is he down?
He was on a knee. Now he's up, and they're looking at his neck.
Yeah, it's a neck thing. And guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it happened on the play before. On the play before is when he got up and had his hand on his shoulder and neck area. But this certainly didn't help it, as you see him just get drove to the ground.
At the end of the line. And a Panther, first down.
There's Garrett.
That's one tough kid, though. I promise you,
Lynette Gibson's is trying to ask him questions. He's just shaking his head. He wants to go back in there. He's if there is ever the definition of a gamer, that's Garrett Young.
That's that whole Young bloodline.
Absolutely. All of his uncles.
I went and hit his daddy one time. So how come you not having more kids?
Just about 3 minutes left. Panthers down to the 26. And a hand goes to Attic Sutton, or Paxton, rather. It'll be Paxton Sutton.
Tackle by number 50.
It looks like a timeout going to be called by Forest Hills.
No gain on the play. Timeout.
That leaves them with one timeout, I believe, doesn't it, guys?
I believe you are correct.
Mike, I got to ask you something. George, I don't know if you're going to break or not.
No,
I got to ask you something. It seems to me in the last 2 or 3 plays, that mesh point there between Anderson and the back is the most deliberate I've seen all season. Sort of sticky, meaning he's sticking in the gut, but he's not giving it. Is that a read play? Is Anderson? Am I just again? It's only the last couple plays, but is there anything to that?
Byron, you're like my wife. You got me confused. What are you talking about?
Set me up like that.
Yeah, the mess. But right, like on that last play, the defensive line won that battle. They were standing there right next to the, the handoff.
Yeah, it just seems like he's earlier on the fumble was because we didn't get close enough to one another. Anderson is tucked right up underneath and taking a step or two before he takes his hand away from that football.
Yeah. He's a good leader out there, man, and the game slowed down for him. He's nice and calm, playing a really good game tonight.
It'll be 2nd down and 9 after the timeout by Forest Hills. Shotgun for Anderson. And he is going to hand. It's Sutton, and he just takes a nice slide into second at the 15.
Pulled a Gunner Stockton there. Just went down.
They're marking about the 12. They'll start the clock moving after they move the sticks. They did not get out of bounds.
No over-deliberate mesh point there. That was a little quick fake to the right just to give us a second. Please, God, defense, give us a second. They've been in hot pursuit all night. That was the story, Mike, up front. This front of this defense for Forest Hills, they played hard, they played aggressive, and they came downhill at you. And they have made it tough. Man, they have made it tough for the last couple of quarters to run the football.
We're going to see a timeout from Josh Brooks here as the play clock goes to 0. So Franklin will now talk things over, and we will take a quick break. Stay with us.
Thank you to all that voted in the municipal elections. Every eligible voter should exercise their right to vote because every vote cast does make a difference. I look forward to hearing from you about your concerns and thoughts about the town we all love and call home. Franklin is truly a very unique town with so much potential for viable growth and increased tourism. Upon being sworn in on December 1st, I look forward to serving on the town council with my fellow council members, mayor, and other town officials, and being a part of many great things to come. Franklin has so much to offer, and I look forward to being a part of it.
We have a clip. Welcome back. 2:10 left in the fourth quarter as we approach 1,000 folks simultaneously watching us tonight. We appreciate you tuning in the second round of the NCHSAA football playoffs. George Young alongside Byron McClure, high above Ray Kinsland Stadium. Our sideline analyst is Mike Wood, battling the terrible technical issues that we have, going through a couple of panes of glass up here with wireless here tonight. If you see like a ghost figure on your screen from time to time, that's my bald head because we're shooting through a window here. Hand goes to Attic Sutton, and Sutton across the 10-yard line to about the 8. Windows don't open here at the press box of Ray Kinsland Stadium. So we've got a timeout with 2 minutes left. That'll be their final timeout. That'll bring up a, what is it going to be, 2nd down for the Panthers. And we will keep it here. We really do appreciate you tuning in tonight. The winner of this one will take on the winner of Hickory and Montgomery Central. 19 seed is Montgomery Central. The 3 seed is Hickory. If Hickory wins, then the winner of this one will travel to Hickory. If Montgomery Central wins, then either Forest Hills or Franklin will host. And this one is not decided. Only a 1-point edge for the Panthers. If you just joined us, the 1-point differential is a blocked extra point. Do we have any score updates across the mountains? Do you have any updates? Well, we had some at the half, but I haven't gotten any since. I don't think we relayed those scores. Let's see if we can get some as we move along here. Second down for the Panthers. It'll be second at about 7 and get down to the 2-yard line. Hand goes into the end zone.
I think he went down again.
He went down. Okay, well, we were blocked out by a bar because we're shooting through panes of glass up here. So I thought he got in, but
he did. He could have gone in.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can see it.
Yeah, let's
there.
see. We've got a replay yet. He slid, so he did not pick up the first down. He was trying to get down to about the 1-yard line, slid at the 3, and they're going to mark it between the 2 and the 3-yard line. And they mark it down where your behind comes down.
Guys, noticeably absent. We haven't mentioned this past 3 or 4 plays. 36 is not back in the game.
Yeah. Here we go. Right up the middle goes Anderson Terrell down to the 1-yard line.
2-yard line, the magical 2-yard line. First down, Panthers.
As you hear Mark Sutton over the PA here at Ray Kinsland Stadium, it is first down for the Panthers, and they can take a knee.
Yeah, Panthers. Good hard-fought game tonight, guys, wasn't it?
It was a tough one, right?
Yeah.
That's what you expect in the second round. You got to remember with the new playoff and the buys, this is the second round. The first round for the Panthers, but the second round, as you see on our on-screen scoreboard, Forest Hills comes in at 9-2. They've had a terrific season. These two teams, very similar records, and you see it on the scoreboard tonight.
Central Schools for hosting the Panthers tonight.
Panthers have 5 on the play clock. They'll take a knee, and the clock will drain, and Franklin will pick up their first win in the playoffs since 2017.
Go Panthers, baby.
They will advance to the 3rd round next Friday night.
The Franklin Panthers will advance to the
They'll play the winner, Hickory Montgomery Central. I don't think we've got a final on that one.
The Hickory game tonight to see.
We will pass it along once we get it. It's a final here at Ray Kinsland Stadium. A barn burner. Franklin wins 14-13 and advances their mark to 9-2 overall.
Thanks for coming out and supporting.
Forest Hills falls to 9-3. They had a terrific season.
And may God bless.
They lost the final game of the regular season. They were actually a higher seed than the projected brackets that came out, and they lost the final game of the season. We got a long road trip. We've been there before. And know about how far it is from here to there, and we're talking on the other side of Charlotte's where Forest Hills is going to head to. Marshville, North Carolina. Trivia question for you. Famous singer, who is it, Byron?
Randy Travis.
That's right. Hometown, Randy Travis of Marshville, North Carolina. Well, fellas, it's been fun. I won't say it's been real fun battling all the technical issues here at Ray Kinsland Stadium. I think our wireless mic is being taken off the fence over there, so we will turn that down. We won't have that anymore. That's how we were getting our outside microphones. So we're going to wrap things up. We've got a lot to clean up. I know that the questions will come in about next week's ball game and whether or not we'll be able to broadcast it. It's really up to the North Carolina High School Athletic Association. I do believe that Hickory, if we aren't hosting, because obviously Hickory has to win. If Montgomery Central wins, then Franklin will be hosting it. And I've been told that it would be at Western if if Montgomery Central is able to win. Franklin has won tonight. It would be at Western because Western doesn't have a ball game next Saturday. Dan Gibson told me that, assistant principal. If the Panthers do have to travel to Hickory, last I checked, NFHS is a part of the Hickory athletic program, but that does not mean that we would not be able to broadcast it because they do grant outside, what they call outside production companies, because they see the NFHS as the official North Carolina High School Athletic Association broadcast network, because they get a cut of what they're made from subscriptions. Outside broadcast companies can come in, and we will submit that. We will see what we can do. If they do not allow video, we will attempt maybe some audio again. but we will let you know next week on our social media channels of Facebook and Instagram. If you haven't liked it on Facebook, go ahead and do it. If you haven't on Instagram, follow us there, and we'll let you know. It was a barn burner, Byron, tonight. I kind of expected it. It was a turnover there that I think really was the difference in this ball game. Franklin was heading in to score and fumbled it at the 2-yard line, or this one would not have been as close here late.
No, it wouldn't have. And hats off to Forest Hills. They after a first couple of series, they knew what their job was to make it almost impossible for us to run the football, and they really, really made it tough in those last couple of quarters. But the one big turnover tonight for them that killed them, of course, was the interception. And I got to tell you, once again, would the game have ended up at this score? Probably not, but the score reflects a 1-point difference, and that 1-point difference was a magnificent play by number 11, Gabe Harrison. He sticks out tonight to me as the person who really made 2 big plays. Actually, he made the 2 plays we'll remember, the interception and the blocked extra point attempt. But, George, you go back early in that game, and there's at least a couple scenarios where he knocked a big pass play down and prevented the Forest Hills Yellow Jackets from completing a big first down play. So great job, Gabe Harrison. Just want to mention that, but great gutsy win overall. It wasn't pretty, but gutsy win for these Panthers. And now it's time to turn our attention to Hickory, who I just see here won big tonight. Okay. So it will be the Hickory Tornadoes in the 3rd round for the Franklin Panthers.
You have any other Western North Carolina scores?
I do not at the moment. I was able to find that one.
Okay. All right, well, that's going to wrap things up. I want to thank our fantastic crew of Spencer Lee. He was up here. I don't think he drew the short straw tonight because it was nice and warm up here. It was a little chilly outside. He was up here with us in the booth. On our remote cameras, we had Christian Ray and Joshua Chastain running the cameras for us, and our executive producer, Philip Angel, running the show for us tonight. We got here this afternoon on a wing and a prayer and set everything up. Didn't know if it was going to work. And we battled through some difficulties throughout the night, but I'm glad that everything held, and we're able to bring the ball game for you wherever you may be across the world on YouTube and Facebook, absolutely free. So we want to invite you to thank all of our sponsors. You've seen Jeff Berry, who has been a loyal supporter throughout with his campaign, and he actually won. So that tells you advertising works on FPSN. Jeff Berry can attest to that. He won town council a couple of weeks ago. I want to thank all of our sponsors throughout the season, and we will hopefully talk to you next Friday night in Hickory, North Carolina. For all involved, for Byron McClure and Mike Wood, I'm George Young. So long, everybody.